An interval is the distance between two notes. We usually measure intervals in half steps. Intervals are very useful for building chords and scales. Each interval can attempt specific emotional response. Some intervals create tension and the need for movement. Some intervals create a resting, peaceful feeling. The guitar is tuned with each string 5 half steps higher than its lower pitched neighboring string, with the exception of the interval between the second or B string and the third or G string having an interval of 4 half steps. Because of this tuning, we can count intervals across strings in multiples of 5 half steps and 4 half steps across the B and G strings. We can then add or subtract half steps on the final string and from that fret to arrive at the desired interval. So we can count the interval or distance all the way across the strings from the low E string to the high E string. 5, 10, 15, 19, and 24, which is 2 octaves. Note that we only added 4 half steps between the G and B strings. Likewise, we can find a few locations to play a perfect fifth interval, or 7 half steps. Count 5 half steps up one string in pitch, and then 6 and 7 half steps up in pitch on that string towards the bridge or sound hole. We can also go up in pitch 2 strings, so 5, 10, and then count down in pitch on the final string towards the nut, 9, 8 to 7. An interval of 0 between notes produces the same exact pitch. Counting up one string and down towards the nut to 0 gives us the same pitch. So 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Or between the G and B strings, it would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All of these intervals can be counted from any note on the guitar. Follow along as we demonstrate this through an octave of intervals. Each interval has a specific name and sometimes has multiple names depending on its function. 1 half step is a minor second or minor ninth. A minor ninth is the same named note 1 octave or 12 half steps above the minor second. 2 half steps or a whole step is a major second or a major ninth. A ninth is the same named note 1 octave or 12 half steps higher than the second. 3 half steps is a minor third. 4 half steps is a major third. 5 half steps is a perfect fourth. 6 half steps is a very powerful interval with many names. It is an augmented fourth, or a diminished fifth. It is also called a tritone because 6 half steps is also 3 whole steps. It has been said that this note was prohibited during the Dark Ages due to the strong emotional response that was experienced when it was played. 7 half steps is a perfect fifth. 8 half steps is a minor or flat 6th or 13th. 9 half steps is a major 6th. 10 half steps is a minor or flat 7th. 11 half steps is a major 7th. 12 half steps is an octave. Any notes an octave away will have the same name.